Okay. But before I start the recording, I just need to mention that I will be starting again by greeting you. Is that okay?
Oh, perfect.
Hello, good morning, Ezekiel, Dorcas, Oliver, and me. Welcome to the chat session for Eurasia Research. Starting with the chat session now, you have presented this topic reimagining language learning through AI and gamification for globally mobile learners in non immersive context with a focus on DES or DEF at the conference. Please explain your research in a nutshell.
Okay, thank you for asking. So, my research project looks at how artificial intelligence and gamification can make language learning more effective for people who either constantly move from one city or one country to another, or people who are studying in places where they do not have much direct contact with native speakers, basically. And my research was more focused on people who learn German as either a second language or a first language. So, in simple terms, I explored how smart tools and playful features like adaptive feedbacks, badges, interactive scenarios, how all of these playful features can help learners stay engaged, practice more often, and feel a bit of immersion from their devices, even without going to Germany, basically.
What are the challenges you have faced in your research journey?
Thanks for asking. A very big challenge was getting enough diverse data from real learners because I realized very early on that I could not just pick from a particular demographic. I had to pick from diverse demographics, but and the criteria had to be that they do not have access to native speakers. So that was very, very difficult. Another one was blending three very different fields. We have language learning, which is all the way in arts, then we have AI, which is all the way in tech, then we have game design, which is a blend of arts and tech, and language teaching, which is pedagogy on its own. And I had to blend all of these very distinct fields into one clear framework. And of course, testing the prototypes with learners that I could not see that we are virtual and we're always in different time zones was always not easy, actually.
Okay. So, what was your motivation during the research?
Personally, I've experienced how hard it can be to learn a language, especially when you do not have access to people to practice it with. And that kept me motivated to find the right solution to make language learning less isolating and more enjoyable for people who shared the problems that I faced. Another motivation was I find research very interesting. The fact that you find out new things, new information that can move the world further. That's also very motivating.
Nice. What advice would you give to young researchers who are just starting in the research world based on your own experiences and insights?
Mm. Okay, one thing I'll say is just stay curious. Define your scope early so you don't get too overwhelmed doing too many things. Also build a support network with people, with mentors and peers, attend events, meet people, senior colleagues in the field. You can never learn it alone. These people have learned it before you and to be easier to learn from them and it's invaluable. Don't wait until everything is perfect before you test your ideas. Start small, iterate, learn, and most importantly, treat setbacks as feedbacks too, not as failure. Basically, that's what I would advise them.
Yeah. Your positive feedback about our conference?
Oh, I really enjoyed the conference. The organization was smooth and seamless. The mix of academic and industry perspectives was refreshing. The discussions were so collaborative. The comments, the questions, the people, the senior colleagues there, they always had something to contribute. And the fact that there were different categories from virtual reality to teaching with fonts was really very interesting. And I could leave with new insights, new contacts, and fresh energy from my future work. So thank you for creating that kind of space. It was really
Nice
nice.
to hear. You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. Thank you for attending this chat session. We are honored to have you, and it will be great to see you at our future conferences as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dorcas.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Have a lovely day.